Are you the Wolfman?
I'm just an ordinary average guy. Some people call me the space cowboy.
I am paying for this microphone.
Some people call me Maurice.
There's a great, big, beautiful world out there. And here I sit, sucking on popsicles.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're here. My name is Mike Imbasciani. This is the Imbasciani Chronicles. Some of you may remember this show when I did an audio-only podcast called the Imbasciani Chronicles back in 2020. And if you're following me on YouTube, which is where the video version of this podcast will now be, you saw that I put a couple slideshows together for the older episodes that I had. Episode 30 with Dylan Young and episode 3 that I did with my buddy Marcus Nash, Dr. Marcus Nash now. And I wanted to bring it back. I love doing this. I have a political podcast, if you're interested in that. It's called The Freedom Chronicles, which is available on rumble.com. You can check that out. But I wanted to bring back the Imbasciani Chronicles. No politics here, no worries. It's going to be music stories. I want to interview a bunch of guests and friends and enjoy that and tell you about some fun gear that I have and just tell some stories. And that's what I want this podcast to be. It's the Imbasciani Chronicles, and I wanted to bring it back and have it in video form. So just to give you a little recap, because this is going to be a recap episode, and you might say, why is this episode titled Episode 31 if you're watching this on YouTube? And that is because there were 30 episodes that ranged from 2020 to 2021. February of 2021 was the last audio-only episode, like I said, with Dylan Young, and that was episode 30. And I said then that I was going to be taking a little break. Little did I know that it was going to be a break for quite some time. At the time of recording this, it's now November of 2022 here. But I wanted to bring it back and make sure I did it right and did it the best that I could at the time and see what I could do. So that's why we have this nice little studio look here with the fancy logo behind me. And what I want to do with this on my YouTube channel here, and I will also be posting this on Apple Podcasts in audio form, so if you'd like to listen to audio form only, you can do that as well. You can also go back and listen to the other 30 episodes that I had that were just audio only. I basically put the slideshows and pictures to episode 3 and episode 30 as a way to get back into it and tell people that this podcast does exist over now on YouTube, which is where you'll find this video version, and basically tell some stories. So we'll do a little bit of history here in this episode and tell you what to expect moving forward. So for those of you who don't know me, or if you're finding this just randomly on YouTube, thank you for watching. My name is Mike Imbasciani. At the time of recording this, it is November 21st. On November 29th of 2022 here, I'll be 26 years old. I'm a blues guitar player, musician, and I've been playing guitar since I was 5 and professionally since I was 11. And I started this podcast in 2020 because at the time COVID had come out and pretty much affected the entire world. All of my gigs were gone. I had just come off of a record-breaking year for me in 2019 of 227 gigs, to then have 82 of my shows get canceled and lost because of COVID in 2020. And luckily, I am here in Southwest Florida. So being in Florida, we were able to get back to business a lot faster than the rest of the country, and if not the rest of the world. So we were very lucky to be here in Florida and be able to start playing again by May of 2020. And from there, I did this podcast, again, audio only, through February of 2021. And interviewed a lot of my friends, because at the time I have tons of musician friends. We have tons of stories of venues and gigs and just fun times being musicians, and the music we enjoy, the music that we play, the music we enjoy listening to, all of that, the gear we use. But we never really get to see each other that much. So when COVID happened, as horrible as it was to lose all that work, I was able to sit down some physically here with me, or others just over Skype or whatever we could for my friends across the country, and have the time to actually sit down and talk about things and talk about the stories and bring those stories to folks like you watching, just for the pure enjoyment of it all. Now, if you do go back on Apple Podcasts and you see, wow, all of these episodes are very long. Some of them are 45 minutes. Some span into over 2 hours. Here on YouTube, and just from the experience now that I have found on YouTube again and dealing with all of that, I know people don't have that long of attention spans, which I totally get, because I am the same way. You want to see something and you want to see it quickly. So this episode and all future episodes are going to be pretty short. Let me know if you want longer videos. That's fine, and especially when I have certain guests, if you want to see longer episodes, just let me know. Leave a comment down below. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leave me a review. 5-star reviews, always appreciated. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, where this podcast will predominantly be, leave a comment. If you're enjoying this video, leave a like. These are the things that help the YouTube algorithm, and try to get more views on this, and share it with your friends. I have a lot of videos now on this channel, and I'm working on boosting this channel up, because the reason why the podcast stopped in 2021 was a lot of the gigs came back. I went from hardly playing at all during the COVID times to back to my regular schedule of 4 or 5 nights a week. Now, unfortunately, in September, end of September of 2022 here, Hurricane Ian hit Southwest Florida and have literally destroyed many of my venues. So I have a lot more free time on my hands. Not as much as I did with COVID, but certainly more free time on my hands, and that's why I want to bring something like this to you, where I can talk to the people that are watching these videos, my friends, fans, or newcomers who just stumble upon these videos. And I want to use this as a platform to talk about things I enjoy: music, movies, TV, whatever we can discuss. And I might do some reactions on this channel. I have the capability to do that. I have some, if there's a video you think I should check out that you think I might enjoy, leave a note in the comments. Give me some suggestions. And we're going to have some guests on this show. Again, my friends that are also in the Southwest Florida area without any work, and be able to talk to them and see how they're doing, and see what they enjoy, and talk about their gear some more. And it's all on video now, so it's going to be fun. You get to see us and hear us talk about all this fun stuff. So it is November 2022. I hope everybody has a very happy Thanksgiving, and share this video around, share the channel around. You can check out my YouTube channel here and see all of the videos that I have. I have quite a lot of live gig videos. I've been doing some of those shorts. If you just want to hear some guitar solos, you can check those out. And now there will be these videos. The Imbasciani Chronicles is back. We also have a Venmo page. If you'd like to leave a tip for the show, because you're enjoying it so much, the link to the Venmo is in the description of this video. And or if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, you can go to Venmo, and it's at Mike-Imbasciani. If you can't spell it, it's right there, Imbasciani. Mike-Imbasciani-1, and that is the Venmo if you'd like to leave a tip, because you really enjoy the show. So leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and never miss a video. Whether it's the live performance video, we're going to do some loft sessions with just some acoustic guitar and play some music that way, and live podcasts like this. So check it out. You don't want to miss it. My name is Mike Imbasciani. Join me on this ride, and if you are in the Southwest Florida area, you can go to MikeImbasciani.com for my full show schedule, and I'm going to be talking some more about my Eric Clapton tribute show that I have as well, Simply Clapton. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you around here on YouTube. And you're listening to Swampland Funk as we fade out here. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the next episode.